Okay, I'm gonna wait a sec before I start playing. Maybe we'll just watch this intro go for a sec. Might see if I can't get a friend or two to join.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces being led by members of Foxhound. They are demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You will have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, your former unit, and one that I was the commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mantis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus,
Okay.
master of disguise.
Gonna
Vulcan Raven,
go ahead and get this started.
giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation.
I'm playing this on my original GameCube here. I've got it hooked to my Tink. So, do you like how I have my codec? It's a filter. It's not my actual lighting. So, but I'm playing on my GameCube here. So, I'm getting close to beating this game. So. Oh, you're hanging out and watching Zane play, huh? That's cool. He's playing Slay the Spire. Awesome. Well, it looks like I have to deal with this gas. Because I just inserted the card keys. I'm not sure if you guys have... Let's talk to Otacon here.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll
Come on,
try.
Otacon, hurry
Just
up.
hold on for a minute.
Otacon, I'm dying here. Put on my gas mask. Maybe I can hold out till Otacon. Okay.
I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
About time. Alright, let's switch back to some rations over here. And my tranquilizer gun. I'm doing our run without doing any killing. Thanks, Carl. Thanks for the words of support. Wait, who's that? Someone without a shirt. Oh man, look at those scapulas. I'm gonna shoot him right between the scapulas.
Snake, did you like my sunglasses? Oh, you'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Dun,
Why
dun,
did you disguise yourself as master?
so I could manipulate you more easily. You performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
You're just a tool, Snake.
Following orders blindly
Just a
with
tool.
no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us, so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged along with bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox Die.
Fox Die? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
Not as easily as
We've got
you,
a spy
Snake.
working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Die's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
That tattoo on his arm, I can't
No
remember if that
doubt.
was in the original
But I
or
had
not.
no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Die's program.
Don't remember that at all.
Oh well, doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Die vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Yeah? Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus.
Yet, we're not dead yet.
It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Die. But Ocelot,
Easily
myself,
does.
and you, the carrier, were
An
apparently
arabesque.
unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Twins.
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles. You're
The
fun.
terrible infants.
You got all of the old man's dominant genes. I got all the flawed, recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I
True.
exist is so they could create you.
So you're saying I'm the dominant one?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born?
I don't know, I think he got the better
But
accent. I guess
I'm
that's not
the one
genetic, but...
Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Ha! Love? It's hate. His choosing me, knowingly, to be the inferior one? For this, I want revenge. You don't even understand this. You, who could kill your own real father. You stole my chance for revenge. Now I'll finish the work that father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you. Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes.
He can't shoot his gun because he has to listen to his soliloquy.
You missed your last chance. You'll regret that forever. Snake, come, kneel down. century!
Ooh. Getting all kinds of rumbling here in my control room.
It's moving. But how do I stop it?
It's been years since I've done this, so I'm not gonna look up any strategy guide or anything. Hopefully I can remember what I need to do. Rock, paper, snack. Alright, what do I need to do here? Pull out the Kita, I guess. Run away and get some. Can I not look up and down? Oh yeah, this is the one that... I don't want the Nikita, I want the Stinger. Shouldn't I- That did it. Gotta get out of the way here. Oh! I think I need to hit that, like, detector thing first. That means I would need to get... Did that not hit it? Oh, he's knocking it down. Yeah, there's gotta be some sort of trick here. to Otacon. See what Otacon has to say.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes.
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors... Do you see that round plate on
That's what I
Rex's
thought.
left
That's what I was
arm?
aiming for.
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah. Try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So will that stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it will open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot seat.
Right. If you can shoot a missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. More like a weakness. People
Okay.
and weapons just aren't very appealing without a weakness of some kind. Don't you think?
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
That did it. Why can't I get that? Why isn't it targeting me?
Did that do it?
Pop open that cockpit.
Damn!
Nice try, Snake!
I'm just gonna stand there and get squished. What's that? Ninja.
Hurry! Get away! Gray Fox! A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat. So it is you. You look
What a
terrible,
great name, huh?
Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Hey, I already destroyed that. I can go for that again.
Fox, why? What do you want from me? I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me. Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her. No, I can't. Why? Because I'm the one who killed her parents.
Dun dun dun.
I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. Oh, it's so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood, to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother. Fox.
The twists keep
Outwardly,
on coming.
We may have seemed like contented brother and sister, but every time I looked into her eyes, I trembled with fear. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present for Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Fox!
Dodging bullets. Oh. Ouch.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers. Fox! How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal! He destroyed the radar.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox. But now you're finished!
Now, fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now, in front of you, I can't do it. Finally
I can't do it.
Can't do it.
I'm pushing the button.
I can't
I'm pushing the button.
I can't do it. I can't shoot.
Neither truly alive, nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light.
I can't do it.
But soon it will finally end.
Can't do it.
Die! Fox!
Snake! We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake. Farewell.
I like how he moves his foot back, of course, just like he's a bug.
When death is entreated, the battle is decided. You see, you can't protect anyone. Not even yourself.
Run towards the Metal Gear.
There you are.
See if I can regain some life here. Facing the wrong way.
I got you.
Come on, you haven't even touched me yet. Oh, no good. What you got? It's got nothing.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
No? Man, the government must be pissed. Look at all that money just down the drain. Our top secret project.
Sleeping late as usual, eh, Snake?
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die, as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
The restoration of the era when warriors such as us lived as we should.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his
Outer
dying
Haven.
wish.
He wants to
When he was young
remake
during
Outer
the Cold
Haven.
War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired. But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone
How
soft.
can you launch the weapon then?
Conflict
Destroy
shall
it.
breed conflict. New hatreds will arise, and our own biosphere shall steadily expand.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Ah, Father knows
Isn't that
best.
reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie. So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then. You enjoy all the killing, that's why.
What?
Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed
haven't killed
most
a
of my
single soldier.
comrades?
That was...
This whole game. Just been using the tranquilizer.
I watched your face as you delivered the coup de grace. Oh, it reflected such vitality.
I didn't do that.
You're wrong.
There is a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created.
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was a man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells. With a
But he was
combination
still
of 20th
alive.
century analog cloning and the super baby method.
The remains that they're after. It's not even the real Big
They
Boss.
fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So, it was you and I.
He believes
two
at
fertilized
life
eggs
at
with exactly
conception.
the same
Then,
DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all the recessive genes. You took
Not sure if
everything
that's how
from me
genetics
before I
works.
was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But unlike us, they carry it digitally. With the completion of the Human Genome Project in the last century, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted using gene therapy into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing right and left are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The Genome Soldiers?
They are misshapen creatures, artificially produced from Father's genetic pattern. They are our blood brothers, and they were born of many an ultimate sacrifice.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments. 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to pesticides and radiation from depleted uranium rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First, they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and
this
the
guy
anti-sarin
can really
injections,
pontificate.
they were all just to cover up the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the Genome Soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We're on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The Genome Soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs
this
of
guy.
symmetry. So do I, as do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? Because it increases the chances that shared genes will be transmitted to future generations. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. That we will help our blood relatives is inscribed in our very genes.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the Genome Soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then, I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you. Look behind you.
Meryl? Is she alive?
I'm not sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
Shouldn't find love on the battlefield.
We have no past, no future. If we did, our fate is nothing but what is determined in the genes we inherited from our father.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox dying.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical
Nukes?
nuclear
They're carrying
bombs.
nukes?
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence, along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may be only a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You'd better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel...
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. Huh? What are you doing?
Snake!
Melee, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it!
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Hausman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he is a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
The President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story.
Of course.
We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Damn it! You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh, well. That's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. You're just the lingering ghosts of a system that is no more. Well, do try to get along in the time you have left before the bomb.
Let's move on with this.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. I shall nullify you and your genes, and I will take them all back. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? This will be the time limit for our final battle. When death comes for this girl, this nuclear module shall vanish from this world as well. If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
Alright, finally
And
get
if
to
you
moving.
cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it'll kill even you.
Good things Snake's shirt fell off too.
Have at you, Snake!
Alright. Liquid. Whoa.
What's wrong?
Did it in the time. Whew. Some cool cutscene we know that he doesn't actually die. He never does. See, they're doing the same moves because they're twins. They got twin talk going right now. It's pretty ridiculous. Uppercut. What?
Snake!
Okay. Go enjoy your brief moment of love with Meryl.
Meryl. Meryl. Meryl. Meryl.
Snake? Snake? Is that you? Is that you? Snake, you're alive.
Got these
Thank
uncanny
God.
valley eyes in this one.
Meryl, are you okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Meryl, it must have been terrible.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to.
There really isn't much playing here at the last part of the game. Just watching cutscenes.
Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
Cell phone.
Snake, it's me. It looks like you stopped Rex.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon. This is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know? Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good.
I know that codec.
Same to you. Take care.
I
of
would have put it
Meryl,
on
okay?
silence and just taken my chances with the bomb.
I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Alright. I finally get to move and do something.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where is Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
He's fighting.
One of these times I'm gonna get the Otacon
Yeah,
ending where he comes
and I
out
don't
with
want
you.
it to be in vain.
But I never want to give in to that
too.
torture.
Me
So
too.
these guys will get their moment here in just a sec. Trustfall.
Snake.
Meryl. It started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Dang it!
Looks that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
Oh, yeah. Gotta be something laying around here somewhere. Oh. Just right
There's
there.
my sneaking suit.
Hurry up!
She's gonna be much better in that tank top too, huh?
Hurry!
Oh, she has a vest now. With no sleeves.
Looking good, Snake.
Ooh, just in time.
Hurry! Let me drive. Damn, a surveillance camera. Oh no, no key. All right, keys.
I'm not gonna kill any of these.
Snake, it started. Get in.
I'm not gonna kill any of these guys.
Shoot him, Snake.
No. I have no choice. Why can't I move this? I have no choice but to do it. Okay, I can be pushed for some reasons. threat to kill. Come on. Oh, you know what? Oh, I should probably just die. I didn't even need to kill any of them, huh? Hopefully I can go back before. I don't know why I sat there and killed those guys for so long. Ah.
Hurry! Hurry!
Got the ration.
Let me drive. Damn, what's the surveillance camera?
Go grab the other ration.
Oh no, no key. Alright, keys.
Let me in.
Snake, I started. Get in. Fire that machine gun with the button. Shoot him, Snake.
Much better that time. That I knew what I was doing. Try not to kill anybody.
It's a checkpoint, Snake.
Here they come!
We'll never make it. Snake, straight for those guards. It's a checkpoint, Snake.
Here they come!
We'll never make it. Snake, clear the path. We did it!
Okay. Cam's guns.
Not yet, Snake!
He is not dead. He's so hard to kill.
It's not over yet! Quickly!
Oh, how'd he get that shot off? Oh, I had to use a ration. Okay.
Look, Snake, daylight!
I'm getting him. What's up, Cody? I know. Good thing I had that ration. Uh-oh. Come on, Meryl. This ain't a time to sleep. Good thing I've got bullet time. Look at that. Dodging those bullets. Oh, they weren't wearing their seatbelts.
Meryl, are you okay?
Just does not die.
Damn.
Snake. Snake!
Oh, about perfect time for that to hit.
Fox?
Die.
How dramatic. You're right, Cody. Heart attack's not gonna stop him. Well, maybe it is. Oh, Kojima. Gotta love him. So dramatic.
If he's dead, that means...
Don't
'Cause
say it, Snake.
they're the same genetically. So that means...
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel!
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
No, I think they
I was
explained that
able to
he
get into
has,
contact with the president.
informants
Gear, the training
in the
exercise, all of it.
Pentagon
It was all
or
the
something, so he
Secretary
knew
of
about
Defense
Fox Die.
acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid?
And
the
they
nuclear
knew as
strike?
soon as he came in and started interrogate. It was as soon as he killed Decoy Octopus, he knew it was Fox Die.
I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Well,
Washington
it's
is
during the
stupid
day.
enough to use nukes to cover up a
It kind of
few
looked like it was at
secrets.
dawn.
I wonder about that.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake.
Ah, the Colonel's smiling.
Snake, I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I'd better not show my face around there.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
There's also a helicopter waiting for you at the Fox Islands.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay. Roy. Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all of Mei Ling's
Well,
data.
let's
As long as
maybe
I've
we'll
got
get
that,
another look at it
you, me,
here.
and Mei Ling will be
But yeah,
The battery on
the lighting did seem more
will run
dim,
out
huh?
soon. They won't be able to follow us.
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
Really? I'll look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
What about me? It killed Liquid.
Naomi said she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi?
I heard about my brother.
Fox, no, Frank wanted to tell you something. He told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
that's not what Frank wanted to tell her.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought on sheer willpower until the very end.
Maybe.
I guess he can do a little deceiving
he's
now,
finally found some
because
peace.
he's been lied to this whole game, huh?
My brother was already dying. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar land, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I going to go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Yeah.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code, inscribed into their genes. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before, the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because
One of the biggest changes I noticed in this game was Mei Ling's accent. She doesn't have a Chinese accent in this one. It's a totally different voice actor that does Mei Ling.
And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything.
Yeah, I noticed that too, because I already knew the story, but I didn't realize how, like, the first time that I played that I had no idea. But yeah, you are right.
About DNA is that its genetic information houses a person's strengths or destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been
Man, I wish you guys
programmed or
could
not isn't
see
important.
how much better it looks
The
on my
important thing
CRT,
is
because I'm playing it on this
choose
CRT.
life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake?
So much better on my CRT.
I'm gonna choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from now on, I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to what will come. All life is tethered to the future.
Anyway,
Loving each other, teaching each new generation, then the world can change. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life.
I saw the sun out here. It is decidedly darker here, isn't it? But you can't see the sun there, but it's more like Pre-dawn.
Look, I found this.
Hey, look what I got.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Of what? A reminder of a successful mission? Or a reminder of the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. My survival instinct that tells me not to die. That's all the motive I've had in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe
It's too
time
bad
to
these
live
guys
for
never
someone else.
get together, or
Someone
at least their relationship doesn't
Yeah.
last.
Someone like you. Maybe
One
that's
thing
the
that I
real
always
way
thought
to
was
live.
weird that she got together with that the guard, whatever his name was.
So,
Yeah, this is
where'd you
very
sink?
gray.
David. My name is David.
His name is David. David Hayter.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new
Oh, look, the
path
Northern
in life,
Lights. Are the Northern Lights
A
in
new path?
the PS1 version?
a new purpose.
It's been a long
Can we
time since I
find
played the PS1 version.
We'll find it.
Johnny Sasaki.
I know
Yeah,
we'll
that's
find
it.
Hey, what are those?
There's the
Caribou.
caribou.
To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all,
You.
you.
Yes, I called it.
It's nice, isn't it? Being alive.
Come on. Let's enjoy
I'll have to check on those Northern Lights. Maybe I'll watch another video. That's a change. I remember when I first beat this game back in the 90s, the ending music here and the ending credits with the video playing, it was like nothing I had ever experienced before in a video game. It's like, oh, this music is awesome, and look at this scenery. Maybe I'll turn up the music here. Turn up the sound here. Look, Johnny Sasaki, played by Dean Schoenfeld. Right there. You were right. Yes, there is end of credits. Love this music. Yeah, love it. I don't know. I remember hearing somewhere that one of the reasons why they had a hard time, like, re-releasing Metal Gear Solid on, or maybe this version of Metal Gear, was because of this stock footage. They didn't want to pay the rights, so I think it is stock footage. I remember reading that somewhere, so maybe we should look into that. Playing this game makes me want to pull out Metal Gear Solid 4 and try to play through it again. I've only beat that game once. But it's like the one that's most directly relates to this game as far as characters and such. Okay.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you
Those
choose
dogs
life,
have to be snakes.
and then
Mush dogs, right?
live.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Yes.
Except me.
Yes, sir. Thanks to the vaccine. Yes, those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, there are no other records. They've all been deleted from the base's computer. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, Liquid is dead. The inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Of course, the other one thinks so too. Yes, sir. I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. Yes, sir. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one. Solidus. What should I
Triplets!
do with the woman? Yes, sir. I understand. The surveillance will continue. Yes, Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
Do-do-do. 27 killed. I used my tranquilizer gun the whole time. I don't know which woman he was referring to there. Hey. It's not Meryl? It's either Meryl or Naomi. It's either Meryl or Naomi, right? Those are the only two he could be. All right. Well, finally finished it. Yeah, it's Meryl or Naomi, but yeah, it's good. Only those two. Okay, well, I finally beat it, so I can properly talk about this during our podcast. So, but I might actually, if I have time, I might actually go through and maybe try to get it with the Otacon ending. Have Otacon take me out. I've never done that before, so. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me, Cody. I'm gonna stop the stream now. Good night.